Yo! How's it going, y'all? I don't know, I have the training room thing open. But welcome! We are here. Day number 3 of NA's round robin. This is a big day, and I will explain why shortly, finishing getting everything all pulled up. But I am super excited for today's games. They should be excellent. And yes. For some reason... What's going on? Okay, we're all good. Alright, but yeah, I hope that y'all are good. Ash, Lion, Skill, and AJ are all here. Welcome. Yes, today is going to be day 3 of the round robins. This is a big day because we've got some high-profile teams playing against each other. The first set that we are going to be watching here, if I can pull up my screen. Let me just make this full screen first so y'all can see it. But Group 1 has Apex and Panda both tied with 4 wins. I'll move my mic a little closer so hopefully you can hear me a little better. 4 wins tied, so these two teams have a really good shot of getting into top 4, but they're not guaranteed. So they need to win out, of course, to have a really good shot, but they'll do the best they can. Obviously, 2 teams cannot both be undefeated in the same group, so Apex Panda about to play each other in the first set. Now, if Apex wins, they're going to have 5 wins, and they will have handed Panda and 4L each a loss. And then these two will have to fight it out to see who makes top 4. Alternatively, if 404 happens to play pretty well, 4L happens to play well, and one of these two teams, if not both of them, make a big screw-up, 4L could make it in over either of them. So this set today going to be pretty big in determining which team is safer and which team is at risk of not making it. And so they will be playing Tour 5, Apex Panda. Tour 6, we're going to be going down to Group 2. We also see 2 undefeated teams here. Origin and Joker, your previous number 2 and number 1 team respectively. They will be playing against each other at about 10 Eastern, so in a little over an hour from right now. And it's going to be very exciting. Hey, Cheer to Thighs is here. What's up, Thighs? Thighs is here, AJ is here, Lomo's here. Thank you. Got a lot of mods here today. That is awesome. Mods were struggling yesterday, but we're good today. Thank you all for being here. OG Jim Bob, good to see y'all as well. But yeah, we're going to be seeing 2 high-profile sets today. All of the undefeated teams will be playing against each other, and they will be caught here in this stream. So I hope that y'all are excited for it. I am super excited for it. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just change to our in-game thing for now. We don't have to worry about training room for just a few more minutes here, but we can go ahead and take a look at the teams. Oop, clicked the wrong thing here. So the teams that we will be watching: Apex, Cobra Blue, Yuki. I think it's pronounced Yugi or something like that when I was talking to him yesterday, but I think Yucky is the best pronunciation. So that's Draconic. A mod not named me should. Holy shit, Draconic's carrying. AJ been busy. It's understandable, y'all. I don't mind. But we got Yucky, Discord Kitten Lover 3555, which is Zerd from the EU server. Zanny2D, also known as Flumo Darktronics, who's been Darktronics for a very long time. Mexican Stallion, who I don't remember. I think this is Fade. Renamed User, whose name should actually show up as Whale Legs. For some reason it's not. But that's actually Kami. And then Kaka Blue, which is Elmarie of the EU team. Zerd is on Aqua, which is top 4 qualifying, or most likely going to top 4 qualify. And then Kaka Blue is on APA, which is also likely going to top 4 qualify. So 2 top 4 EU players on this NA team. Then Steely running it off. So this is your Apex team. Also, thank you for the follow, Relaxin. If there are any others I missed, doesn't look like it. I do have alerts muted just because they will interrupt the flow of the gameplay, but I do appreciate y'all being here and supporting. Down at, Panda here. We've got Pagman, Pafalupi, Apple, Atomic, Steven, Hamza Leroy, who I actually don't know that name. I should probably look a couple of these up, but these are players that I'm a bit less familiar with. Just because I'm not in the Panda clan family, so obviously I wouldn't. Oh, it's Market. Okay, Market Man's on Panda team. Okay. Danny Bop, which is Danny from Joker. Skips, PP War Machine, Jetta. So a lot of the Panda core, they've also picked up, looks like a couple Joker players this season, so exciting. Actually, I don't think Market Man was a Joker player, but he was Apex. So yeah, good players either way. They've picked up more top 4 players. So Panda got a scary roster themselves. This is exciting. Yeah, Yellow, this doesn't involve you. Uh-oh. Okay. Also, make sure, mods, if you can at least keep an eye on YouTube as well. YouTube, usually chat isn't as popping. Last stream it actually was almost just as popping as Twitch was. And also, YouTube eventually had more viewers than Twitch at one point, which is kind of crazy. So if mods, if you could make sure, at least you just keep an eye on it, make sure nothing's going too crazy, I would greatly appreciate it. But those are the 2 teams that we will be watching today. And oh, I should also look at the maps maybe. I normally don't look at the maps ahead of time, which isn't because I choose not to, it's just because I forget. But we will be looking at Naval Frontier for the first 2, then Normandy, then Dynasty Pearl, and then Port Bay for the tiebreaker if it goes to 7 games, which we haven't seen a game 7 yet on this round robin on this channel. There have been a few game 7s, but I wasn't able to stream them. Also, a very exciting thing for today is that we've got Robert streaming again. Robert, who is the NA streamer, he streams in Spanish, has been inactive lately just because he's been having lots of computer issues. But he does have a temporary setup today. He will be streaming in, I believe, a little bit lesser quality than he normally does. I don't want to say that with absolute certainty because I'm not sure, but that's what I remember him telling me. So that's exciting. If y'all want to watch Robert, he's an awesome streamer. I love his production quality. Again, today it's going to be pretty normal stream. Yeah, it looks like his stream says provisional in 720 while his main PC is under repair. So that's what it says on his own stream. So those are his words now. But he's awesome, and y'all should definitely check him out. His stream has definitely inspired my stream in many ways, and he's an amazing guy as well. Only issue is if you don't understand Spanish, you may not be able to understand what he's saying, but he's definitely still worth watching for sure. I love to tune into his tournament streams, or at least watch them back, because his production quality is just usually amazing. He's got obviously the temporary setup right now, but when his full setup comes back in, it's going to be great. But yeah, looks like we've got only a couple minutes until the games start, so we can go ahead. Looks like Apex on the left, Panda on the right. Let me put that in. Apex left, Panda right. Up to the icons, and we're good to go. Let's get it, y'all. Day 3 of round robin. And again, both of these teams are undefeated in the group stage, so that's pretty big. Of course, if you're able to go undefeated after this day, like, you're basically guaranteed a spot in, right? The only thing that could potentially screw Apex right now, because they've already beaten 4L, if they win out all of their other games, they're fine. But if they lose to Panda, then Apex and 4L will each have 6 wins if they win out. And then if Panda loses to 4L, 4L beats Panda, then we'd have a bit of a 3-way tie with Apex, Panda, and 4L. It would come down to games won versus lost, I believe. And I'm not sure exactly how that would work out quite yet. 4L won, I think, 1 game off of Apex, or was it 2? I think it was 2, actually. They won 2 games. So Apex would have to take at least 3 games off of Panda to guarantee themselves into top 4 today. Preferably win, of course, but Panda, they haven't played either 4L or Apex. If they beat both of those teams, they will qualify no problem. But if they lose to 4L, then again, the 3-way tie will apply. So could be a little bit awkward. Let's hope that we don't have to see that, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, 10 seconds until this game begins. Again, we are on Naval Frontier. Apex is going to start off with the north spawn, but this is a pretty symmetrical map, so I wouldn't worry I wouldn't worry too much about the spawn differences here. But yeah, let's get it. I didn't really take a look at the lineups yet, so let's see what we've got here. Looks like, okay, so Whale Leg's name does show up. That is Kami, by the way, or sorry, that's Raxi, just with a username change. But we've got double STRV for Apex, as well as 1 light tank, whereas we've got no lights and no STRVs for Panda, but they run 3 Kronvons, so they're going for that burst damage right there. An IS-7, 2 IS-4s, and a 60. We do see an IS-4 and a 60 on Apex's side as well. Apex going for the quick spotting run with the T100. No, not quite looking over the AB crossing area, which is okay because Panda's not actually going there. JTA does get lit though. No one from Apex is lit, and that Skip's lit as well. Good information here. Blue with some good spotting here. A couple shots trying to go in, but nothing actually hitting quite yet. But we've got 2 Panda tanks right on the C base. Nothing from Apex on C, B, or A, really. So Jta likely to get the base first, but the T100 LT going to come all the way around. Ooh, Yucky getting spotted from Steven, but Steven missing the shot, unfortunately. And Yucky should be able to get in the A base. Yes, I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I think it's memes, so that is exactly how I'm going to pronounce it. So, yes, Yucky will get onto the base. A couple bleeds here as well. Looks like Puffy, Hamza, Jta also taking some shots here. Finally, Steely takes one himself. The Kronvons do get spotted from Panda team. They are not going to be able to pen Steely, though. Puts his gun up, turns his turret. Very nice. See, it was a balancing act there that Steely had to do, turning his turret towards the Krons, but also towards the tanks that were down bottom, so a bit of an awkward fight there. Jta gets onto the C base, because Yucky actually does take a shot here, so he wasn't able to grab a straightaway. Ooh, big shot into Steely here as well. Oh my goodness, he's getting lit up, pulled way too far forward. The Kronvon's clipping him out in the side, and he's down already. Huge punish there. He got full health. He already knew exactly where those Kronvons were. I'm not 100% sure why he peeked that. I mean, obviously he had to get the reset on C, but he knew that those Kronvons were there. He got lit up from behind, or sorry, from in front of him as well, though. The Kronvons didn't even do that much to him. But Apex is already down a tank 2 minutes into the game, and they're down the bases as well. And Cobra Blue's actually going to sit right into the B base here. And Panda gonna have Steven try to get a reset. Danny's also in that corner, maybe able to get a shot. Blue also getting into A, so we're gonna see the double cap here from Apex. Panda doesn't have a good reset on Blue here in the T100, so he's gonna grab the base. Ooh, Pagman may try to get something in. No, he shoots at Yucky instead, and so Blue gonna be able to get away here. Not actually spotted for that shot into them as well, so Apex does have like slight compensation for that tank. But again, they lost an entire E5 just to get the kill, or to get the reset on C. They didn't even get the reset on C, and they lost the tank straight up. So yeah, big yikes. Cobra Blue taking a shot, trying to get out of the B base. Steven's probably going to put a big one into him as well. Need to aim it in. Yes. Huge bleeds here, though. And Apex going to take, ooh, another shot. Nice one from Jta. Very beautiful shot right there. So Apex not looking very good right now. They've already got a tank on 1,000 hit points. They do have decent bleeds into the rest of the Panda tanks, but they've all taken it relatively evenly here. So all of Panda is pretty healthy. They are up about 2,000 hit points. Blue moving this way a little bit in the T100, trying to see if he can get a little bit of vision here. He does spot Steven. Not going to get a shot in, though. I like this sneaky little area, though. He's not exposed to Pagman, and he can actually hide in that little corner if he really wants to. Apex bringing a tank up top. He's going to spot Hamza. Not spotting Skips in the IS-7, who's going to try to drive through unspotted. That'll be a sneaky play. No, he does get spotted. Potentially by Zanny2D over there, who does get lit himself in return. Big shot into Yucky. He's crossing here. Even Steven getting those really nice bleeds in the 6 ETB in the middle of the map. The Tungsten, of course, also adding to that damage. And Apex is not looking good right now. There's 3 minutes left. They do have the cap lead again. But Panda's going to have a much easier time pushing. Not only are they up a tank, but all of their tanks are relatively healthy as well, with the exception of Danny, who I actually didn't notice. Took a little bit of damage himself. Blue getting spotted. Don't cross now. Ooh, sneaky shot into Jta. Well done there. But again, not worth crossing quite yet until you get unspotted. But Danny Blue going to get into the A base. That is going to stop the cap advantage. Ooh, Cobra Blue gets picked off as well. I couldn't even see where that happened on camera, but Jta all the way from A picking up Cobra Blue. It's another tank from Apex down. They're stopping B, they're stopping A, and Panda off to an extremely strong start. Apex does keep Jta off of this space, but Danny Bop, a potential target now for Apex. They need to start pushing soon, but Pagman in the Kronvon going to try to suppress that, and yet Yucky goes down due to both of those tanks shooting him, Danny and Jta. Whaleg's trying to push in the middle of B. Zanny going to get the kill on Jta if he hits a shot, but a big shot from Danny coming in as well. The Kronvon are going to clean up, and Zanny's going to fall in just a moment here. Whaleg stopping the B base, 880 points. Sorry, 920 now for Panda. They get 2 big kills. Panda taking game 1 rather convincingly. Massive opening mistake for Apex, and it was punished extremely hard. They were never able to recover, and it just snowballed for Panda there. Apex tried to make a play on one side of the map, got bled. Tried to make a play on the other side of the map, got bled. There was nothing they could do. Happy birthday, 34. Thank you, Hound. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Is the birthday today? You are correct. And Shoto gifted 5 subs. Shoto, you're crazy, dude. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed that, of course, with the muted alerts and everything, but thank you, Shoto. You goated, brother. Thank you for the subs. What do gift subs do? Same as a normal sub, so you get access to my emotes and all that cool stuff. But thank you again, man. Appreciated. Game number 2 here spawns do swap. Apex already down 1-0, although they've been losing game 1 pretty much every set that we've watched of them, and they have won all of the sets as well, so something to think about. But Panda going to be taking 2 MLEs, so a very interesting tank here. We've seen it used a few times to varying degrees of success. I believe EU has been using this tank a little bit as well. But they've got a T100 now, so Panda will bring a light tank. Apex keeping Kaka Blue in theirs. He did just fine. As well as double STRVK. I know that Yucky and Zanny2D, I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 STRVKs that Apex has. So even though I know for a fact Yucky is a main light tank player, in fact, he's one of the best light tank players on the server, Apex needs the double STRVK, so unfortunately Yucky is stuck in that tank instead of his normal preference of being in a light. Panda finally going to run an STRV of their own here in Game 2, but the Kronvons clearly seem to work for them that game, although honestly it was Steven in the 60 TP did a lot of the gameplay, or the playmaking that game, sorry. But here we are, game number 2. What up, Grow? And thank you again, Shota, for the subs. Hell yeah. Alright. Yuki says, I'll play right Fuma. Looks like Yuki may be muted. This time, Panda again sending tanks towards C, but this time not necessarily themselves. Not necessarily just to C. They will be sending J-Ta over here. A little bit of a far back position, maybe for some A resets using this bush. Steely going to be going to the same corner that Danny was in last game. There's most of Apex's tanks are either in the middle or more towards C. They've got Discord Kit Lover up top in the E5 getting spotted. Only tank for Apex that has been spotted thus far. Danny Bob taking a big shot in the crossing. Nice one there from Whale Eggs, aka Raxi. Good shot in. Apex with an early bleed. The hit points are even, just because of the MLEs having so much hit points that it brought Panda's total up just a little bit. It's Cobra Blue potentially making a play in the middle now. He's just staying in spotting right now, but we are going to see Kaka Blue grabbing the A base. And I'm guessing Panda's going to try to reset. They've got an MLE. He gets spotted. Is he going to go for the blind shot on Kaka Blue? No. Kaka Blue going to grab the base, and really good trigger discipline. Not firing the gun, didn't want to get himself spotted, even though he had a free shot into Pafalupi. Definitely don't want to be taking that. Hamza Leroy and the T100 LT going to be coming in to try to retake the base. They spot each other. They both trade shots, but in comes J-Ta as well. He's going to take one as well. Some good early bleeds here from the Apex team, but Kaka Blue going to take another. Not able to return one. But here's Steely to help out Kaka Blue, and Steven is reinforcements from the Panda team. So lots of tension here on the A side. Looks like Zanny2D rotating in as well. He may get shot in the crossing. No, Skip's missing that shot. So Zanny able to get in for free. Steven taking more of a corner approach. Sneaky shot there on Zanny. Nicely done there. Hamza Leroy going to back out. Steely holding A from the ramp. He's going to put one into Pafalupi all the way in the MLE. So Apex does know where those two MLEs are, but more tension over on the A side. Panda still doesn't have a base. And Apex now up by 160 points, so we've got a 2-kill delta here. Apex has fully rotated all the way over to the A side. Panda doing the same at the moment with the MLEs, except for Skips getting in B, banking on the fact that Apex has nothing to defend, because all of Apex's tanks are spotted right now, except for Kaka Blue in the T100. Discord Kit, and the only tank that's nowhere near, but J-Ta already getting focused out. Is Apex going to be able to get the kill? They bounce a shot. Steely going to have to try to drive over and get the kill. He does. Amazing shot there from Steely. At the same time, Discord Kitten Lover fighting against Danny here, while Kaka Blue gets the C base captured here, so Apex going to be up a tank. They're about to be up a base as well. Panda was able to grab the B base, but Panda rotating a little bit back over here. Discord Kitten Lover and Danny Bop still in their 1v1. A high roll here from Discord Kitten Lover would get the kill. Is he going to pick it up? Needs to aim the shot in. He's not firing. He's holding his shot, and he's just getting completely clipped out by the Kronvon. Hamza going to get the kill, so Danny will survive. And it looks like the C base is now being recaptured here by Panda, but Steven falling. Skip's not able to shoot Whale Eggs, who's going to put a big one in right there. 750 max roll. Looking good. Kakablue going to come around to support the kill of Skips. And the rest of Apex team all unified. Paflupi going down to the 4 Apex tanks right here. Skips going to be surrounded. He's able to get the kill on Whale Eggs, but now is Kakablue from behind. And the rest of Apex actually not able to support, so we're going to see a little bit of a 1v1 here. Skips could actually win this. Kakablue not able to circle the tank properly, but Skips missing the shot straight over the roof of the tank. And even though Panda finally gets the C base, Steely is now going to grab B. And Danny Bop extremely low himself. He's going to try to run away from the base. If Zanny could sneak the kill, he does. Beautiful shot right there. Kakablue still farming Skips very nicely. Didn't see if there's another shot missed. He's going to put one more in. And even if he takes it, oh, missed kill shot from Yucky. Hamza Leroy going to try to get the kill, but Kakablue finally getting his before getting ram killed here. And all 3 bases are in Apex's favor. They've got 990 points. They're going to take this one on the cap. We've got a 1-1 set here. Much better game there from Apex. And even though the hit points were kind of close at the end, Apex was dominating the caps the entire game. Panda not able to bring it back at all. And that was a steamroll on Apex, or not a steamroll, but a snowball from Apex's side. So nice 1-1 set here. GG. Looking pretty good there from Apex. Maybe they just needed a wake-up call. But yeah, really nicely done there. Game 2. Going to Apex, so the maps are going to swap here. We are now on Normandy. Another symmetrical map. This one also one of my favorite maps. It's a little bit of fun, you know. You've got the C and D together on the heavy side. That, you know, if you control the heavy side, you have 2 bases. That's really nice. But of course, both spawns have equal access to that side. And then A and B, a little bit more exposed. A is a little bit more of a one-sided base, where one team has a much easier time capping it than the other, but B is quite open and usually is not grabbed unless there's really nothing going on. Or unless there's so much going on that teams are too busy fighting to worry about defending it, you know, which does happen now and then. But Apex going to be bringing out a concept. We have seen a little bit of that here and there. The turret's a little bit stronger than the E5. The hull definitely a lot weaker, though, so not as much of a pushing tank. But they will bring in a couple E5s, a couple STRVs remain, and then the T100 as well. Panda will bring triple E5, double Kron, STRV, and T100, so all standard meta tanks, although Panda has been favoring the Kronvons a lot more than the Apex team, who I believe has only brought like 1 or 2 of them total this set, if any. I didn't quite remember. Checking notifications, we got 5 more gift subs from Fallen Angel. Fallen Angel, thank you for the gift subs, man. Appreciate it. And Andy with the $10 tip was not able to catch either of those, of course, in the game, but thank you both. I appreciate it. The birthday wishes, very kind. I am, for y'all asking, I am 23 years old now. Was 22, so now I am on my Michael Jordan birthday. It's pretty hype. And thank you again for the subs, man. Y'all are very kind. I have got an awesome community. But anyway, it's hard for me to say but anyway, because, you know, I can't draw enough attention to it, but I've also got a set to commentate. Also, something kind of cool that I added to the stream today, I don't know if you guys like it, but I've got a little bit of a larger mini-map thing that I can do just to draw attention to it when I want to. Which maybe it could be valuable for y'all. It just makes it look a little bit awkward in terms of the map, like being enlarged underneath it. We're going to see a quick C-cap lead here from Panda. They're going to grab the base a little bit before Apex gets to. They doubled it, but still going to have the cap lead for Panda. And Cobra taking a shot from Danny camping back there in the E5. Panda going to be rotating away from the C base. All they need is that Kronvon to hold it in the E5 in the back. They're also playing rather passively on the A side as well. Pafalupi and J-Taw here. J-Taw going to attempt to cap the base, potentially. Pafalupi to support from the rear. Well, maybe J-Taw's just here to defend it. Hard to say, but he is spotted, so he knows that there's something from Apex back there. He's not going to try to grab the base quite yet, but that would be a really nice advantage for Panda to have. They already have the base lead, but grabbing another base entirely, that would just be a lot of pressure applied to Apex. I'm going to leave this small for now. If I ever want to draw attention to the minimap, I will use it. Panda still hasn't bled quite out yet. It hasn't bled out quite yet. Hamza's going to be rotating back to C area. Maybe potentially going for a sneaky insertion into the D base. He's going to try to do it. All of Apex is on the other side of the map. Oop, Hamza's spotting whale eggs. But lots of Apex tanks have been spotted over in the C area. And Panda does feel confident enough to go for a push into the D base. Discord Kitten Lover does put a shot into J-Taw, the first one that the team will take. But let's look at this push here from Panda. Danny Bop, Steven coming into the D base, activating that reactive armor. Wayleg's going to take a little bit of a bleed here. Hamza coming in from the side. And Panda's going to be able to get onto the D base. They're choking Apex out here. They are backed into a corner here. They're going to have to push somehow. And how will they do it? Kakablue going all the way around to see if he can sneak into Panda somehow. He does get himself spotted though. J-Taw dropping down, and now Kakablue is going to have a rough time. Pafalupi and the Kron going to try to clip him out. J-Taw going to try to put in the shot as well. And Apex going to try to drop down for the kill. This may be detrimental to the team. They are taking a very, very long time with those tanks being down there. Those are two tanks that are no longer in the fight. Panda was able to grab the D-base as well. They are bleeding out Cobra Blue up top. He's going to go down most likely to Pagman or even Steven. And then Kakablue going to get the kill on J-Taw. Will he take a shot for it first? He does. So Kakablue now extremely low. Cobra Blue falls as well, and Panda's got a huge advantage here. They are going to have 3 caps in just a moment. No, Danny does get reset, but Pagman's going to come in, try to get the kill here. Where is Pagman? Pagman going for a clip on Whale Legs, who also takes shots from Steven and Hamza. Amazing push here from Panda. Absorbing Apex, going for a counter push through the middle, able to put pressure on the B base as well. And Apex really has nothing going for them this set. Kakablue going to try to put one more into Pafalupi, but it's not going to be enough. Yucky trying to come around the rear of Pafalupi. But again, this is a full health tank that they're distracting themselves with here. They need to start getting the kills. Skip's going to potentially be one of them. Danny going to try to cover, though. Put suppressing fire into Steely, who does go down to him and Steven. Discord Kitten Lover going to put a shot in there, but it is 5 tanks on 3. Massive cap advantage for Panda. There's no way they throw this one. This is going to be a Game 3 dub for Panda, who put themselves at advantage once again this set. And it's only 5 on 2 now. Discord Kitten Lover going to fall momentarily. Yucky, the last tank standing. Or will Kitten Lover survive? No, he goes down. Yucky putting in one final shot. Hamza with a beautiful jump there. And that is going to be game number 2. Sorry, game number 3. Yucky does survive it after all. Ahaha. Very nicely done. GG there for Panda with an amazing, just really opening rotation, you know. Apex moved themselves all into the corner, the A side corner in their spawn. Panda recognizing this, able to push through into CD, grab the base. Apex continued to corner themselves. Whale Eggs was caught out. Panda picked up the tank and pushed it into a win. Where the spawns will swap. Apex going to be keeping the concept, keeping the 60, keeping the double STRVKs. No changes as of now for the Apex team. Panda going to be running a similar team here, but they're going to drop an E5, put in a 60 TP. More than 34 by 8 days. You know, wow. AJ, your birthday was recent, dude. Happy birthday, man. Happy belated birthday. Very kind. Yeah, 1 light tank each team. Okay, so Apex is going to have the same lineup as last game. Wonder if they'll do anything differently, though. Obviously, they'll need to. I mean, Apex had a decent idea of putting their tanks all together. Ooh, Super Conqueror. Okay, okay. No STR. Sorry. No concept won't be this game. Apex had a decent idea to put all the tanks together and go for a push. A push is really hard to do, though. I mean, Pagman was, or was it Poffalupi? Poffalupi was looking like right across the lane with a Kronvan. That's a lot of burst damage for Apex to take in the middle of that push. And that's just a hard area to push in general, just because of how like long distance it is to try to get something picked up there. So if anything, I'm surprised that Apex didn't try to go for something on the C or D area. Where again, there's a long range fight because of Danny, who was in the corner. But they're not fighting through like a wide open area necessarily. There's some hills to be a little bit of cover. And yeah, eventually Apex just completely got cornered. Panda pushed right through. Game number 4, however, could be completely different. Looks like Apex is kind of splitting themselves again here. Kakablue going to go for a quick C-base grab. This time, I mean, it seems like the south spawn happens to have a much better spawn here for the light tanks. So Apex going to grab the cap lead this time, and that's going to put a little bit of pressure on Panda in order to get the push. Zanny going for a little bit of spotting in the SGRVK. Can be a scary thing to do in that tank because, of course, you know, it's not got much armor. That is what the SGRV is known for, is having really nice damage output, but not a whole lot of armor to speak about. So going for the initial spots, obviously the tank is a lot faster than the rest of Apex's stuff, so it's going to get there first, but definitely be a little bit risky. Thankfully, nothing happens to Apex for that. Danny Bob this time in the corner doing a little sneaky spot here. Uh-oh. Little bit of a creative A bunker hold here. Gonna stop anyone from Apex doing, from getting into the A base. And Cobra Blue, I was gonna say, if there's something on this side for him to do it, I don't think there is anything. I just know of the north side. So Danny Bob does kind of get himself a little stuck here, though. It's gonna take him a little bit of time to rejoin the fight if something happens on the other side of the map. But it also locks down the A base very nicely. So really creative spot here that Panda is using. You don't see it used too often. I have seen it used before, but still pretty cool. Apex not going to be able to have much on the A base, and Danny is not spotted either, so Apex does not quite know about it yet. Honestly, it would be kind of a good idea for Danny to just keep himself hidden. That's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for the A base to start taking up. The rest of Panda is moving over to the other side. Again, Poffalupi overlooking the A cap. And he's trying to pre-aim stealing that Super Conqueror over there. But the rest of Panda has moved over to D to try to absorb any push that Apex may want to make over there, which at the moment Apex does not need to make a push. They've actually got Kakablue pretty far forward in the T100 LT to try to get some sneaky spotting there. But it's J-Tot in the corner this time for Panda on the east side. Kakablue gonna bail. He's actually barely gonna miss Hamza there because he totally would have spotted Hamza. See, he lights Hamza there, gonna drive back. J-Tot actually rotating off of the corner right now. They still have all of their tanks more towards the D side. Kakablue going to get spotted again, lighting up Hamza. And Apex is pretty spread here. They're ready to try to see what Panda's doing from any side of the map. But Panda's tanks are not getting spotted here. The only thing Kakablue has been able to light is the T100 on Panda's team. Everyone else from Panda not getting lit here, so they could be anywhere. Apex has no idea. But right now, it is a 5-2 split. Panda's got 5 tanks lined up in the D area. They're ready to push. If we look at the minimap, Apex has like 4 tanks immediately. They've got 1 in the B base. That is the Super Conqueror, which can be a little bit slow. But also the T125 quite slow. He's not going to be able to join the fight at all. And then, of course, SDRVK Yucky. I mean, he can get in there eventually, but he's also the furthest away from the C and D base. So if anything does happen on this side, not 100% confident that Apex will be ready for it. Your headphones XM3 or XM4? They are the XM4s. I love them. They're great. I've had them for a little over a year now. They're fantastic. Steely going for a blind fire, not getting anything though. And Kakablue going for some more spots over on the B side. Taking a look at Hamza, who's been doing a lot of rotating, now sitting a little bit more towards the back.
I don't know, man. Could be anything. Yo, fuck this party. Fuck this party, man.
Ooh, Cobra Blue does take a hit. He gets his Amarak damaged. Okay, so Danny is now spotted. He is in the creative position. Decided to take a little bit of a peek. But now Apex knows that the A base is on lock. They're not able to grab it. Danny's just sitting there. And of course, Pathfully being the rear in the Kronvon. I'm sure that Apex can guess that there's a Kronvon there. Like, he's still sitting here. He hasn't quite been able to do anything just yet. We've got 2 minutes left in the game, and Apex still has the cap lead, so we are waiting on Panda to go for that push. And again, they do have 5 tanks lined up in the corner, so they will be ready to go for something in the C base eventually. However, of course, it's a long distance to travel. They've got to drive... Well, it's not that long between C and D, but there's a long-range defense that Apex is able to set up. They've got Zanny 2D all the way in the back. Whaleeggs in this bush here, and they've got very nice lines on the C base, so that'll give enough time for the rest of Apex's team to move back and absorb a push. Have you ever played comp? I played comp like 5 years ago. I was in the Pramo team among a few others. That is my competitive experience, which... Ooh, really good spot there from the T100 LT. Sorry getting distracted there, but he does light something. It looks like he is showing... Apex, yeah, Apex is immediately rotating. Look at this. Yucky, Steely, all getting in there. That really nice spot from the T100 LT looks like something that's very easy to be missed here, but that actually gives Apex so much information about where the push is coming from. And Zanny's going to take a shot in the back here, but Apex is already very well aware. Like, look at the minimap now. Apex already has 5 tanks lined up over here. They are ready to absorb the push. Steely going to be in the front of it all. Tracks J-Taw. Zanny going to take another shot, but J-Taw going to be taking the big shots here now. Hagman coming in the Kronvon. Now Discord Kitlover going a little bit too far forward. He's going to take a few bleeds for that, even with the reactive armor. Let's see the action. Looks like Pagman's going to be the first one getting clipped out here for the Panda team. He needs to put in his shots soon because he's going to go down. Yucky going to put some more shots in him. No, missing that one. But Apex coming in with a counter push. They're also in the B base as well. There's also a little bit of a 1v1 over on this side of the map. Cobra Blue, Danny Bop hugging each other. Look at these two little cuties going at it. But Yucky, who overextended, actually, is going to be the first to go down. J-Taw falls as well. And Skip's going to be the next target for Apex, most likely. Discord Kitten Lover trying to get himself out of the firing range. But looks like we are going to be seeing Panda onto the C base here. That's going to be massive. What? That's over. Game's over. I didn't notice that it went to time. Oh my goodness. All the action happening in the last couple minutes, Panda wins on time. And it's 3-1. Apex on the verge of being eliminated. They've got 2 Dynasty... Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice that. My bad, y'all. It's on time. I commented a while ago that there were 2 minutes left in the game, but I did not even notice that it was going to time. There's just so much to keep track of. So unfortunately for Apex, they are on the verge of really bad things happening to them. Apex needs to take a couple games here in order to get themselves into top 4. Otherwise, it all comes down to the Panda 4L set. And once again, Panda has the chance to determine Apex's fate in a set that Apex isn't even in. And Apex is going right away with a creative strat, double 50B on Dynasty Pearl. I should comment here that Dynasty Pearl is usually a map that is not light tank focused. You usually do not see a light tank here at all. Sometimes you will, but not very much. Usually very heavy, but those 50Bs are not the heaviest tanks that are out there right now. But that clip damage can be devastating. However, that long reload can also be devastating. 50Bs can also be HE'd, and compounded with the fact that Panda has their STRVKs in with a ton of DPM, that can be very, very scary. You know, that is even more of a glass cannon than the STRVKs have been. Now, Panda going to be running as well as those STRVKs an IS-7, a Kron, an E5, double 60 TP, so pretty standard meta tanks once again. This is their first IS-7 though of the tournament, I believe. Maybe they ran one on one of the oh my goodness, I'm losing my map names. The Naval Frontier map. My bad. Apex going to be rocking some alpha damage though, double 60 and a VK-72. Lots of tungsten, lots of alpha damage, and of course the 50Bs with that clip potential. It's going to be a very interesting strat here that we're going to be seeing from the Apex team, and they are on the verge of losing this set, so they absolutely need to execute here. I'm guessing they've practiced this strat before, going to go for a little bit of a risk using something that's so off meta, but at this point, they've just got to stick to their guns, and they are going to be going heavily towards the A side of the map here. We're going to be seeing Kakablue a little bit more towards C, but I'm guessing he's just going to lock himself down, maybe right here as a little bit of an anchor position. Whereas Panda is going almost entirely, yes, entirely towards the C side of the map. STRVK is going to try to go on the outside as well as an E5. 60s, IS7 to the middle, and it looks like IS7 potentially racing for a cap of the C base. And Kakablue not quite anchoring as I thought that he would, but we are going to see the cap lead here for Apex, putting 2 tanks into the A base. Cobra Blue going to be making it 3, and Waylegs does get spotted. Spots Skips as well, getting up top here. Trying to overlook the B base and preventing it from getting captured. That is what Kakablue is going to be doing as well. And the C base being captured here by Skips, almost drives out of the base, but barely able to grab it there. And ooh, shot into Kakablue, who peeked the corner a little bit too much there, getting shot. I can't really see it very well just because of this wall. I'm trying to turn and see if his drive wheel got hit, but he's fine. He's doing okay. Cap lead is in favor of Apex, though, so Panda will have to make a push at some point. And this is a very choky map. You can only drive through the B base or around the outsides here. These 2 giant buildings, not only blocking most of the camera, but also blocking all of the tanks from driving through it. So it's also a pretty choky map, almost similar to Desert Sands in a funny kind of way. But Panda, if they are going to push, it looks like they want to do it through their spawn right now. That's where all the tanks are lined up. I want to draw quick attention to the double 50Bs. Look at these sneaky little guys here to try to trap any sort of push that Panda makes from this side of the map, which, you know, if things go this way, then they could line up into that, although I'm not sure if Panda would extend this far to go for a push, you know. You would expect something more like, sorry if I drive up a little bit here, maybe get like a more of a, like a top-down view before drawing things out. But if we were to see something, I don't think we'd see anyone go all the way over here. I think it would be more of a push this way and in this way to try to grab the B base, eventually stop the A this way. I don't see why they would want to go around here as much. That's just me, though. They could be very wrong. As I say that, though, in comes Steven all the way over here. Very funny. I'm trying to get my fancy notation tool, but it doesn't quite work out. Yeah, I currently do not play comp. I used to, though. Kakablue pretty far forward here, spotting nothing from Panda, and I think Apex realizes where Panda is going to be pushing from. They've got Steven lined up. Okay. They've got... Okay, so I completely was wrong here. Panda has lined up 5 tanks in their spawn here. They are going to be caught up by those 50Bs. But will they be able to do anything against them is the question. So they may not go all the way to this lane, so they're probably going to be taking this lane right here that Discord Kitten Lover is looking down, who's going to try to get some spots, but it's still going to be enough for the 50Bs to put in some side shots, and that could be massive for putting damage into Panda. I'll try to pay a little bit better attention to the to the time this game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, so half the battle has passed. Discord Kitten Lover still trying to get some spots. I am slightly concerned that he's not going to be able to get any cover. Okay, the push does commence. Discord Kitten Lover not going to take any hits, but the 50Bs, they're getting lined up. They are ready for something here. Waylegs does take a shot. In comes Danny Bop and Pagman. Are they going to go across? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I want to see this. Panda does step on B, but in come the 50Bs, and Pagman's done. Bounce shot. Yucky looking to the side for some reason. Hit your shots now. You got to make them count. They're clipping out Pagman. In comes the rest of Panda. However, they did grab the B base as well. Skips Puffloopy able to do so. So big shots going to Pagman, but he's still alive, and now the 50Bs are clipping out. Waylegs is about to fall to the rest of Panda's tanks here. They're able to take out Waylegs. Kakablue stopping the B base, but Cobra Blue's now going to fall. Panda with an amazing push here. Cobra Blue's going to be picked off, and still no kills from the Panda team. They're at 950 points. They've got all 3 bases. They're stopping A. They're stopping B, which Kakablue's sitting on. The hit points are in favor of Panda as well, and they are completely outbrawling the Apex team today. Darktronics missing his final shot before going down. 980 points for Panda and make that 940. This is not going to go down to time here. Discord Kitten Lover about to fall. And another kill here, so we do have a 4-on-4. Kakablue going to try to cover Discord Kitten Lover as he falls. But the 50Bs, with their double clip potential, do have the ability to swing something, because Panda is not quite there yet. However, it's 960 points here for Panda. They put shots into Kakablue. 980 points now. When he goes down, Panda wins the set 4-1. 50Bs. I like the idea, but the rest of Apex's team just melted. Admittedly, E5 is also a difficult tank to clip out, as it's got that reactive armor, and Apex, oh my goodness, they had to commit so many resources over there. Those 250Bs, so focused on that T110 E5, the rest of Panda was able to push right through. They win the set 4-1. And while I'm not sure if I would consider this an upset or not, because of course Panda was the top 4 team last season and Apex was not. So I don't think I would call this an upset at all. Apex was looking real hopeful, but now things are extremely interesting, y'all. They are extremely interesting. Panda, so I'll go to this overlay. Panda has the opportunity to deny Apex another top 4. Apex only took one game there. They took one game. Panda, they're fighting against 4L. 4L took 2 games in the win against Apex. So, if we have a 3-way tie between Panda, Apex, and 4L, which will be determined tomorrow after the 4L Panda set, Apex would be the worst team off there depending on how the 4L Panda set goes. So the way that the tiebreakers work, let me see if I can pull up the tournaments page. No, that doesn't show it correctly. Actually, it does. Interesting. We have a very strange scenario here, and this is similar to last season. If it goes down to wins, Panda is ahead of Apex no matter what. Because, okay, let's pull up these sets. This is a little bit complex, but you'll understand. So if it comes down to a 3-way tie where each of the top teams has 6 wins. Let me full screen just so this is a little bit better. Apex versus 4L. If this is 4L's only loss, they have 2 wins in the tiebreaker. In this set, Apex only has 1 win in the tiebreaker. So when we come down to this set here, if Panda wins, then Panda goes in and Apex goes in, and 4L loses. Because, you know, Apex has the head-to-head win over 4L, so they wouldn't be tied. However, if 4L wins, and it's like a 4-0, a 4-1, or a 4-2, or a 4-3, you know, then it comes down to how many wins Panda gets. So Apex has, 4L has 2 wins when it comes to the tiebreaker. Apex only has 1. So as long as Panda takes at least 1 game, then they will have the advantage over Apex in terms of those wins. And 4L already has the advantage over Apex in terms of wins on their losing set. So, if 4L beats Panda, there's a very good chance that Apex does not qualify. Very good chance that Apex does not qualify. And miss out on yet another top 4. That would be heartbreaking. Very scary situation, and we will see what happens this next set because, again, Panda has the opportunity to disqualify Apex from top 4. That is a big yikes. These two teams do not like each other. I would not be surprised if Panda did that to Apex. It happened last season. Apex, or sorry, it was Leverage kind of that made it happen. Leverage had the opportunity to make Apex lose out of top 4 by losing to Panda. So Panda was involved. They weren't necessarily the perpetrators of it. That would have been leverage, but they were still involved. And Apex and Panda do not like each other for that reason. So a little bit of a scary situation we've got going on here. Very scary. I feel like TVP would have been better mobility back faster. Problem with the TVP is the HPs. That's the reason that mids aren't used in comp. Main reason is because of HP. They would not have been able to survive as long as those 50Bs did. But still, that's a big yikes right there. And Apex is, again, their fate does not rest in their hands at this point. It rests in the Panda 4L set. If Panda wins it, Apex is fine. But if Panda throws to 4L and takes at least one game, then Apex is out. But yeah, that's the scary thing that's about to happen right now. Looking at notifications, didn't miss anything else. But thank you again to Fallen Angel and Andy and Shoto. Appreciate y'all. Start the poll soon. Next set starts 10:07. Yes, yes. Adding delay and all into it. Yes, 10:07. It's a sad day. Well, I didn't have a 34 stream. Aw, Pobriz, I appreciate you. At least there wasn't a tournament. You know, there wasn't a tournament game yesterday, so you didn't miss out on anything. I needed a little bit of an off day for my voice to recharge. What do we want to play today? What do we want to play today? Honestly, let's play the 274. Hey, this is a tank I got for Christmas. Had a little bit of fun in it. But anyways, we are not going to be watching any more Apex or Panda today. In fact, I don't think we're going to be watching any more Apex until top 4 if they make it. Today, we are going to be watching this next set will be Joker versus Origin, which are the other undefeated teams in this tournament. Very scary. Obviously, I think both of those teams have a much higher chance of qualifying for top 4 because unlike Group 1, where there are 3 high-level teams that are a step above the rest of the competition, in Group 2, it's just Joker and Origin. I think both of these teams are much better than Elevate. So I wouldn't necessarily be worried. Ooh, also, while this is going on, I'm not in a game yet, am I? No. I can show you the groups. So the wins have actually come in here. The first of Tour 5 is finished. I didn't actually notice this. So 4L 4-0'd VGN, that's really good for them. 404 beats 0 4-2. Nox beats Vaughn 4-0. Joker 4-0's Veli. Origin 4-0's Poker. CPG 4-2's Elevate. And Sneaky 4-0's Ohio. So again, MM has not yet won a set. Nor has Vaughn, VGN, or Veli. So things are not looking too great for either of those teams right now. You're in game now. Let's get it. I didn't see the chat message. Wonder what it was. I'm scared. Yeah, honestly, I think Panda has very good motivation to lose their set to tomorrow. Where'd that go? Going back up too far. Gonna cover Origin Joker? Yes. pens that, and I fucking bounce off of the side. Very cool. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. This thing's got pretty good armor. Also didn't expect to pen that shot. The side of Candidate 1 is extremely troll. Thank you for reminding chat about spoilers. That would have been dirty. There's their STA. Both of our teams are all in the C area, which is kind of funny. Or sorry, this is A actually, isn't it? Maybe it is A. I don't remember. Damn, another JP2's there, so I gotta be careful. I don't want to make a play over here. Let's do that. If I get hit shot by the JP2, so be it. There are Borsigs over here as well. That could be scary. Am I lit now? I am. Borsig's got no spall. Nice. Good job from my teammate who put that in, JP2. We're losing tanks though. No gun oppression. JP2's going for that player. Good. Nice kill. Good job, buddy. Our JP2 does go down for that kill, though. It's not good. Need to hug this rock so I don't get shot in the ass. I did get shot in the ass anyway. This T-30 needs to do something. Is he AFK? T-30's AFK. Fucking hell. Nothing I could do there. AFK T-30. Lovely. I didn't realize he was AFK. I thought he was just camping. Man. That was winnable, but I took a risk on that JP2 that I didn't need to. I want to see this. Win 30 battles in tier 10s. I'm not playing tier 10. Fuck that. I kind of threw that game. They were all pretty low. I mean, in theory, the E75 could win it, but I don't have faith in teammates like that. Man would not move. Let's play Scorpion. Team's going hard left. That's fine with me. Surprised MM hasn't what to say yet. They're not what they used to be. Unfortunately. I want to see if I can get myself up here. I don't remember the way to get up, though. That's the main issue. I also need to remember how to get myself up there. I know you can do it. But I'd never remember the line. Oof. Damn, I could get down just in time. If I activated my adrenaline a little early, would have had that. Drax getting nuked. There, nice. Stay right there. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I drop. Okay. There we go. Revenge for him spotting me. He's not gonna let me back. There's a GG. Smasher's gonna have him. Nice. This is an easy farm. Their whole team was like all camping except their Super Hellcat, which is pretty funny. Their Tank Destroyer being the non-camper. Man, I wanted that. Well, GG. Can I sneak this? No. No speed. Can I splash it? That would have been filthy. Blocking on my team. Surely that will be useful. That being said, if Apex loses to Vaughn, or if 4L loses to 0, then that would obviously eliminate either team from the tournament as well, or from top 4. And Apex also plays 404, who is actually doing decent. They've got 3 wins and 2 losses. So they're the only other team that is above 50% in the group. But Vaughn has not yet won a set, so if I were Apex, I wouldn't be worried about them. Nice game there. He didn't win this one. And blame the AFK T30, unfortunately. He got a kill, but then he quit. Left the game. I'm going to give that a report. 39%. Yeah. But no, RE75 was not good. Props to their K91 though. He did a good job of shooting me when he needed to. I made a dumb play trying to get that kill on the JP2. Yeah, Apex is not looking too hot right now. They needed to win that. They were expecting to get the win too. Let's make the T69. I think that we're going to help him going that way. We're actually going to go this way, but I just wanted to encourage him to actually go in that direction. Where's the rest of my team going? They're actually all going this way, so I'm okay with that, actually. I chill up here. Indian's in quite the spot. Down goes their LTTB. This should be a nice farm. He hits one shell on me though. Wish I didn't take that, but I really do not mind. I'm just gonna turn right on a rip. Ace 3s can help me, thank you. Okay, I push forward now. Into this guy. Fuck. Yeah, not good. Wish I didn't have to take those, but I did. Help the IS-3 though, he's helping me. Nice. Catch myself leaning a little bit forward. I don't need to be leaning forward. Rip the IS-3, he's pushing a little bit too far forward. Good decision from the shark to not cross that corner, because he knows he's going to take some hits if he do. I tried. C69 going. Nice. Good job, buddy. Taking hits for the team on full health. You know, you don't always see people do that. These players are like, oh, don't shoot me, even if they're full health. It's just kind of annoying. But at this point, this shark's just shot him without his damage. He wants the kill on the IS-3, which I don't blame him for. But he did a good job. The IS-3. I'm used to IS-4 because I'm streaming the comp team. I just bounced the kill, so I get it. Nice. None spot never took. Yeah, I love it. I love the spot in pubs. I don't always use it. It's dangerous if the enemy team is close, but I knew that, you know, they only had their LTTB there for a while. They weren't going to be fighting from there, so it's pretty safe. That Scorpion spot I used last game. Let's play another Scorpion. Oh, no, let's play the 274A. We've got... Wait, no, I do not want to play another game. I'm getting my invite in a minute. I do not want to play another game. Let's play a Tier 9 American Tank Destroyer. He 30 got a kill as an enemy random? That's true, that's a good point. Actually, I want to look at that. He didn't fire a shot, did he? Yeah, he didn't shoot. That was actually really smart, Merc. That's a good read. That is a very good read. He did not shoot his gun. You are right. Nathan Bohms destroyed him. He got a kill on... I don't know. Somebody. I did the big dumb, though. It was my fault that I died. Joker Origin, y'all. We're here. Hey, I got a follow as well. Thank you for the follow. I should read out all my follows. We got follows. Oh, it's just IGS. Thank you for the follow. I got one earlier from Relaxin as well. So appreciate both of you. Y'all, if you are on my YouTube, you should go check out my Twitch, which is where I normally stream from. It's linked in the description. If you're on Twitch and you didn't know, I do have a YouTube, in fact. I don't use it often, but for tournament streams, I do. And we're actually at 984 subs, so we're only 16 away from 1,000. It'd be kind of nuts for me to get 1,000 subs on a platform that I barely even use. So we'll wait a minute or so until join this one. So it was what? Joker on the left. That's right. Okay, should be good. Great match for Joker, that is, lol. We have no idea how it's going to go. Both teams are great. These are the number 1 and 2 teams. Joker's still so dominant, best NA team. I don't think they've dropped a single game yet. I know Origin has dropped games. They went to 4-3 with CPG. I don't think Apex has dropped a single game yet. Or sorry, Joker has dropped a single game. Joker 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. They have not dropped a game. And on Sunday, tomorrow, they will play Elevate, who is the third best team in their group. So they do have a chance of dropping a game there, I suppose. But as of now, yeah, Joker has not dropped a single game. I don't even know if they've dropped a game in the qualifiers either. I kind of want to take a look. They played qualifiers 1. I doubt they dropped a game there either. No, wait. Hold on. No, that's Origin. No, they did. So they lost a couple games to 4L. And a VGN, apparently. Lol. But Origin, or Joker still hasn't quite showed up. They're scrimming with Apex right now, is my guess. Those teams have been practicing against each other a lot. Joker's still the best brawlers. Yeah, their mechanical skill is just way above any other team right now. Here they are, the Joker team. And Middleburg going to be the first map, another symmetrical map here. We've been seeing lots of symmetry. This one, of course, there's the town in the bottom that has 2 bases in it, and the hill, which arguably has the better strategical positioning, but only 1 base, so you can go either direction here. And a lot of maps are actually like that, which I kind of appreciate for competitive play, because it promotes like strat diversity, which is always fun. Didn't I have YouTube? Yes, I do have YouTube. I'm streaming there as well as Twitch right now. Yeah, 1 minute until the set begins. Origin is already readied up. We've seen them run Kronvons a lot last season. They are going to be doing the same this season here. Double 60 TP, IS-4, and E5, so no light tanks for the Origin team. Joker hasn't picked one yet. They're still readying up. And we're going to be seeing an STRVK at least, potentially 2 or 3 of them. Who knows what Joker's going to do. They are big proponents of the tank. Yep, there we go. 2 of them at least. Murden, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yep, no, never mind. Okay, they're going to be dropping in favor of E5s here, which I honestly don't dislike. E5 is a great tank in its own right. And of course, being Middleburg, which is a map where sometimes the hill is the focus, E5 is probably one of the best tanks to put up there. Well, definitely one of the best. It is arguably the best tank to put up there. But they're actually going to be not running quite 4 of them anymore. They've dropped a couple of them for IS-7s. 5-can Origin. Let's see how it goes, Shoto. So triple E5, 2 IS-7s, and STRV double and A60. So a bit of a heavier lineup here for the Origin team, but no light tanks on either side, so pretty heavy overall for both teams. Origin, despite running a quite heavy lineup, is going to be taking everyone up top. Joker doing the same. We're not going to be seeing any tanks attempting to capture any of the town quite yet. Actually, I'd take that back. Bubba being sent down all the way in the IS-4 to grab A for the Origin team. 7-7-7-7. Going to be stepping into the C base for the Joker team. He's actually going to be able to grab it with a very aggressive opening play here. E5 gets to the cap slightly before the Kronvons do. And I like where he played there in a way that Tanner couldn't really safely peek to get the reset. Origin will counter with a base grab in A, but that may prompt a little bit of aggression here from the Joker team. MJ actually crossing quite quickly, and the double 60 TP is going to try to put shots into him. Sierra takes a hit, but MJ is already getting hit out. 1,000 damage goes into him right away. Star completely cutting off the Joker push here by trying to body block. And MJ is the first target. He will go down rather quickly. Star putting in another shot. Cora goes down. Sevens is going to follow too, but down goes Star. So actually a little bit of an advantage here for the Origin team. However, Bubba Vernon going to be taking a little bit of time to get up here. Yarrow, the next target, he's actually completely ISO here. If I were Tunnel, I'd start considering putting in those shots. There is a chance that he goes down. No, Yarrow's not going to quite look around, so Tunnel's going to put in the entire clip. Yarrow going to go down, and Origin's actually got a significant advantage now. They are up 2 tanks. DJ are going to try to see if he can get the kill, and Sierra misses it. Into Origin, going to have a ISO play on Light here. Then again, Assassin... Or sorry, Joker having an isolation play here on Tanner. Bubba not going to be able to catch Assassin. Tanner going to put in one more shot into Assassin before going down. Nope, Assassin misses the shot. Light will pick it up. But no, Assassin gets killed as well. DJ, the next to fall, he's on 4 hit points. Cora going to bounce a 600 alpha damage shot on an IS-7. And Joker has a chance to bring things back. No, they lose Cora. Sorry, they lose DJ. Origin loses Cora. Tunnel's only on 45 hit points for Origin, so Joker has a chance to get a kill, but Lakami is in the middle of all of the tanks here. He's going to fall, and it is just Light here who does pick up the kill on Lakami, but he's left alone against 3 tanks, 2 of which are extremely healthy. Really be able to sneak something on Sierra. He does get the shot, leaves him on 11 hit points. But Origin going to be shocking the audience, taking the first game off of Joker this entire round robin. Light missing the kill shot here, and we are going to be seeing Origin taking game 1. Rams the Crown Von to try to see if he could kill himself off of that way, but no. Origin takes the dub, starting off extremely strongly. And Shoto feeling real good about his bet right now. Only streams on YouTube, right? No short videos. Yeah, I do not upload, I do not make active YouTube videos for YouTube. I only do these tournament streams there. That's the only content you will find on my YouTube. I do not plan on making videos anytime soon. But here we are, game number 2 as the spawns swap. Honestly, I'm surprised that Joker didn't play more aggressively up top, to be honest. They're an aggressive team, and they've got great mechanics. But Origin even had a tank down, and you would think that would prompt Joker to go for a push. They kind of did, having MJ pull into the C base to help support Sevens and the E5s, but I mean, Tanner leading Origin with a counter push right into the C base, and they took it despite being a tank down for a little bit up top. Really well done. I kind of liked what Star was doing, kind of inserting himself into the entire Joker lineup, and even though he died, you know, he was kind of a bit of a roadblock for them as they wanted to continue their push, so some excellent use of body blocking mechanics there. I like that. But here we go, 45 seconds until the next game. And we are going to be seeing some light tanks this time, despite not seeing any the first game. Joker is going to bring 1 of them, into Origin bringing 2. So we go from no light tanks in the game to 3 of them. We also see double STRV from Joker. Origin still not running any here. They've got double 60s again, an IS-4, 2 Krons. Joker with double 60 and E5 in a concept, so I do believe in the concept as well. We've seen Apex play it. We've seen Panda play it. Now we're seeing Joker play it as well, so lots of concept 1Bs are around. Then again, we've already watched Joker play, and they had Assassin running it for a long time, so there really isn't any surprise here, I should say. But game number 2 beginning, Joker with a north spawn this time. Are they going to commit heavily to the C base? It's entirely possible, but Origin has the double light tank, so they do have the advantage trying to grab map control up here just early on, whereas last time Joker grabbed the base quickly. Origin may do the same now, but actually SDRVK spawning up top. Interesting here. Double spawn from Joker up top to SDRVK actually getting into a perfect position. And look at Sevens, who's boosted himself up here. Getting the reset on the T100 LT. This is a really nice shot. Shooting it despite climbing at the same time. He's going to drop far away. Origin will get the base B before Joker gets C, though. Sorry, before Joker gets A. So both teams having a tank in the town. Origin again with the cap lead, but look at the sneaky spot here that Sevens is using, and I am 100% sure that Origin is aware of what's going on here. Maybe even going for a blind fire themselves. They haven't yet. But Origin, there's no shot that they don't know the spot here. I'm surprised that they're not taking blinds. And Sevens with another shot here. He's put 3 in so far. Does Origin not know? They are taking blinds. Okay, so Joker can't be playing extremely stupid. Bubba's going to get into the A base now, coming all the way in the back. Tunnel going to be sneak grabbing it as well, though. So Lakami's going to focus all of his attention on Bubba. Assassin will as well, but Tunnel going to be the one sneakily grabbing the base. And I don't know if Lakami's going to be able to get another reset. He doesn't. So Bubba has managed to grab the base, but in comes Joker with the counter push. Here's Light, here's Assassin Killer. Origin has 3 tanks themselves, but 2 of them are T100s. There's no hit points down here for Origin. Bussin takes a shot. Assassin puts one in. And Joker's just going to push right on through. Core going to be taking a hit, trying to support from the side. And Joker is easily going to be able to pick off Bubba here. Core going to sneakily be able to put in a shot to Kami. He's not even looking properly. He's just too busy getting bled out in the crossing. Joker is just putting all of their energy that way. They grab the A base. Bubba is going to fall in just a second here. He's got 3 tanks on him. He does. And now Joker has the massive advantage. It is Korra, who originally came to help out, who is now the next target here. Bringing double T100 down to the bottom was not sustainable right there. Joker easily taking advantage of the lesser amount of hit points that Origin had down there. Nice shot into MJ, who is on fire currently. Origin has decent hold up top. They get the kill on MJ, so they are going to take a tank back themselves, as well as having the advantage up top, but they haven't even grabbed the base yet. Only thing Origin has an advantage right now is the caps. As Joker finally grabs the B base, they could go back for A eventually. They do have the tank advantage, so they can afford to do so, but not quite a rush right yet. Assassin actually drives off the base really quickly. Star trying to maybe make a play to reset along with Bussin, but he is spotted right now, so it could be a little bit scary to do so. Assassin does grab B. Sevens is going all the way for A. He served his purpose up top. But we are going to see Origin making the play for Assassin. Bussin going to miss the shot, allowing Assassin to put one more in. Hit this one, though. Misses another. Assassin gets another shot, this one into Bussin. 2 missed shots there from him is actually going to be bringing Origin lower even more, making Bussin a 1-shot. Not looking good there. Joker having a lot of tanks up top here. Yara's going to put a big one into Sierra. He takes it himself, but Bussin falls to the T100 LT. And it's just a 5-on-3. Joker like barely having any hit points, but he does have a couple. Now Joker has all of the bases. Sierra not able to get a kill on Yaro or Light. It's now a 5-on-2 Joker punch back here. They've got all the bases. They've got the hit points. They've got the tanks. Just need to not throw. Sevens even wins the 1v1 against Tunnel there in the T100, who again would have had a little bit more hit points if it weren't for those 2 missed shots from Bussin in the T100 LT, so those did prove to matter just a little bit. And Star struggling in his face hug here against Lakami. It's not going to matter. Joker evens the set 1-1. It's a very nice job there from Joker, fighting back, showing us what they're made of. Yeah, questionable decision from Origin bringing 2 light tanks down to the bottom. That was not a sustainable play. Joker making a substitution now. It seems Light sitting. Maybe DJ's coming in. Who knows who's coming in. But Origin keeping their lineup the same in terms of players from what I can tell. They don't have anyone spectating. Oh, they do put in Pew. Okay. No specs, though. That's very interesting. Are specs not allowed? We're not seeing any spectators, so very interesting. Assassin going to be running an STRV Milo Chilo as well, so double STRVs here for Joker. Origin doing triple, so they're going to be running 3 of them. Double 60, double E5. So no light tanks again this game. Almost identical lineups, to be honest with you. This, actually, not quite. Extra E5 for Joker and an IS4 in exchange for an STRV and a 60. So mostly similar lineups. You know, shows that maybe the meta of this map has starting to get figured out by Origin. Has Vaughn won a single game? I haven't actually... I don't know. I should check that out. I'm kind of curious now. Vaughn... 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. Yes, they took a game off of 0. That is the only win Vaughn has had in top 16. Oops, I accidentally clicked on somebody there. Well, let's get it. Game number 3 about to begin. Set is tied 1-1 as we move to Oasis Palms here. A desert map. Very symmetrical. Also symmetrical are the lineups for the most part, as I previously detailed. Let's get it. Origin going to be starting off mostly towards the AB side. Of course, this map has AB together in the city, and similar to Middleburg, even though C can sometimes be considered to have the tactical advantage in terms of pure map positioning, the double caps in the town are extremely valuable, and a very good reason for both teams to be showing up here. Milo going over the ridge a little bit to get some spots. Tunnel trying to do the same, actually gets shot himself. Core with a very risky play here. I love to see the risks. In a super aggressive position going to proxy Kakati. We are seeing Pew and Sevens and the E5s spotting each other over on the C side. No shots traded as of yet. Core is still just trying to do a little bit of feeling out for the Joker team right now. Sierra right behind in the 60. Still no shots traded from Sevens and Pew. A couple blinds going across either side though. And Joker for the most part focused in this A corner. Chip just gets spotted himself here. But both teams do have a little bit of a play towards the B area as well. Of course, neither team has a light tank, which could be a little bit of a sneaky way to grab the B base right now, but Kakati would have a reset on that simply by backing up. No shots have been traded right now, and with the exception of the early spot onto Tunnel. I should move my alerts a little bit, shouldn't I? They're getting in the way. Let me do that real quick. Okay, now my alerts should not get in the way of the lineup. I'm going to test that by replaying the follow. Wobbly Sausage, thank you for following. There we go, that's a better spot. Looks like we are going to be seeing a very aggressive play here from Origin. Sierra coming all the way around for Kakati. He's going to take a hit though. Joker is ready for it, and Kakati actually going to turn around potentially. Yeah, E5, really nice spot there, preventing anything from Sierra, and Core is going to have wasted. He takes 2 shots, wastes both of his special consumables as well. So, Origin already looking really good in terms of the brawl. We do see the cap grab here from Pew. Does step into the C base. Sevens doesn't quite have a reset. No, Pew might give it to him though. No, Sevens does miss. So Origin now will have the base lead. But again, their 60 TPs have bled quite a bit here. Especially Cora, but Sierra taking another and missing the shot. IS4, very low profile and well armored tank. Cora puts one into Lukami though in the E5 as he drives sideways to try to help with the B efforts here. Though to be honest, his position was already pretty good. Sierra may put in a shot there. Nope, Kami being smart enough, not going to cross it. We're seeing aggressive plays from Pew as well, trying to join the fight. He's just getting farmed by Sevens here. Going to take another shot. Will he go for the track? Tries to hit the track. He doesn't. But Sevens is literally just farming Pew as he comes in from the rear. The extra gun will be useful. Kami taking another big shot, but Cora is going to be quite low himself. In come the STRVs. They're going to focus down those 60 TPs. Cora going to go down very quickly here. We're going to see the counter push from Origin. 3 STRVs right into Yarrow and Chip. Down goes Korra in the B base, and Joker's going to try to step on B after picking off Sierra, but Yarrow falling quickly. Chip will be the next to go. These massive DPM from the STRVK is going to be extremely useful for them. Sierra just doing his best to hold on. He falls. Lakami going to fall in just a moment here. No, Pew able to get killed beforehand, and we do see a 5-on-4 advantage for Joker, as well as 1,000 hit points, but Chip going to fall in just a second. Tanner gets the kill. We do have 4-on-4 hit points, pretty even. But Bussin driving a little bit in the open here. He's going to try to help out with Milo, but takes more shots himself. Not sure what Bussin's play is, trying to get into maybe a safer position in the long run, but he's just getting himself caught out by Assassin. I don't know why he's running all the way across the map like this here. He's just got himself caught. Assassin's going to focus on Bubba. He gets the kill on Milo, so brief tank advantage here for Joker, and Sevens is going to try to go for the kill here on Bussin. Assassin turning around for, he's going to get it as well. Bubba putting in an extra shot here. Tanner going for Kakati, need to hit this one. Low roll though, Kakati's going to be able to put in another shot here. Tanner going to have to pick up this kill, but Bubba going to fall to Assassin. Kakati does put the shot in, Tanner gets the kill, but now it's at 2-on-2, and Tunnel left alone against these two tanks for just long enough that it might be too late for Tanner to join the fight and do anything useful. Tunnel is now a one-shot. He needs to see if he can get the kill on Assassin Killer. He does so. Can he back off from 7-7 in time, though? He's going to need to get around this corner. No! Sevens does get the kill, but now Tanner going to be able to put one more shot in. No, he bounces it, and Sevens should be able to clutch up here. Tanner going to try to back around the corner. Nice tracking shot there, a good idea there. If Sevens didn't have a repair kit, that would have been really nice, but unfortunately for Tanner, Sevens did. Joker popping reactive armor just to be safe, gets the kill, and the very nice clutch there, the 1 versus 2. Beautifully done there. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a difficult 1v2 necessarily, considering he had the massive HP advantage, but still, well played there from Sevens, aka Reaction, clutching it up there with 5.4k damage. A lot of that was the initial farm on Pew, which again, I don't really understand his decision there to just get shot in the back 3 or 4 times for free before even joining the fight. I think him holding onto that 1v1 with Sevens would have been pretty nice. They wanted the tank advantage, but really it wasn't useful at all there for Origin. The spawns will swap here. And we are going to be seeing a similar lineup here from Origin. Adding an E5 to the mix though. Joker keeping that IS-4, it did work pretty well for Joker, able to absorb lots of damage from Korra and Sierra in the beginning. Took them a while to bring the confidence to push him. Nakami potentially going for an FE2 and 5e, that would be pretty dirty. Yeah, they are going to keep it, as well as double STRVK, so a really nice DPM team here for Joker. All we need is Rob and all the mods here. True, that's crazy. That is crazy. Got the whole mod collection here. That is exciting. The whole squad. Yeah, that was a solid game. Very close one. I really enjoyed watching that one. But we're going to move on to game 4. Again, this is a best of 7, so need 4 wins to take the set. So there's still plenty of games left to be played, especially if Origin steps it up, wins this one, ties the set. Would be really nice to see a tiebreaker, which we haven't streamed yet during the round robin stage. Have a day off tomorrow, don't need to get up before him. Let's go, Merc. Let's hype. Alright, game 4 about to begin. Haven't quite used the large minimap thing yet. Hasn't been super important, to be honest. But it is cool to have. Joker going to be moving more towards the ace side again, as will Origin. Will the 60 TPs make a similar aggressive play? Not sure. Assassin spots double E5s. They both take pot shots. Neither of them connect. Bustin trying to sneak something in as well all the way across the map, but nothing quite there. Spots a 60 as well. Not lit himself. He is the only light tank this game. Joker does not have one. But Sevens, for that reason, going to be a little bit more confident on this C side here. Bussin may be able to sneak in a shot in the early game. I think Sevens is looking at Star there. Yes, he is. He knows the E5 is there. I believe he got spotted, but what he doesn't know is that there's also a 200. Yep. Tries the E5. Try it there. And Bussin, is he going to sneak in that shot? I wouldn't take it if he's looking at you, but he is looking to the side. So it's entirely possible. 2 and 5B here in a little bit of a trap position. Gonna get a little bit of snipe action, but not going to stay there for long. He will rotate back towards the rest of Joker's tanks in the A corner. Sevens does get spotted again, takes a shot, doesn't quite connect. Ooh, coming in a support as well as Yarrow. So Star getting a little bit confident here. Could turn out poorly for him. Ooh, Sevens barely missing that cupola. Look at that, it hit him right in the cupola. Just didn't quite pen. With Star taking lots of shots here. None of them have connected, but it is going to make him aware, you know, that there's multiple tanks from Joker looking this way, so nothing crazy for him to do. Tension is still building on the A side. No caps have been taken after 2 minutes. In fact, no damage has gone in after 2 minutes at all, for that matter. Those HE attempts into Star failed. So it is what it is. A little bit, you know, I don't want to say boring because there is tension. Another missed shot there from Chip. Bubba trying to get a little bit of vision in there. But Joker has put most of their forces here. Look at the minimap. That is 6 tanks from Joker. Only one of them in the C area, whereas Origin has 2. That also means that they are a tank down over on the C side as Joker ascertains this and starts a fight of their own. Chip taking an aggressive position with E5. Sierra taking the first damage of the game. Milo going to take 2 hits of his own, though. And Tanner spotted in the Kron, holding down this entire alleyway. He is in no damage, or in no risk of taking damage. Seven's going to find himself in a 2-on-1 with Bussin farming from the rear. Joker not going to be able to respond to save him. Star missing that shot, though. But the ammo rack of 770 hit points saves a little bit of time for Origin as they move in. Kami also getting tracked out. Big shots into him. He gets deleted instantly. My goodness. Origin was absolutely ready for that. 60 TPs, Kronvon, double E5s. Absolute carnage there. And Origin is up 2 tanks. Milo going to be the next focus fire target. Core going to take a couple shots himself here. But Origin just needs to get Star in the fight, and they will absolutely demolish the enemy. Milo goes down. Sierra finally goes down, so it's still a 2-tank advantage for Joker, but only briefly as Yarrow falls. And the rest of Origin's team is moving in. Kakati a target. Chipotle a target. He gets a cheat, and yep, Origin is all collapsing in on Chipotle here. Gonna try to put one more in before going down. He activates his reactive armor a little bit too late, I must say, unless, of course, it just came back now, which isn't really his fault, but he will fall. There really wasn't a whole lot to do anyway, though. Assassin going to be the next target. And then finally Kakati. And that will be game 4 with Origin fighting back, and this was actually quite a dominant win for them. They've got 5 tanks here in the end game. Bussin may go down in the T100 LT. No, he's safe. And so Joker gonna lose this one quite handily. And we've got a tied set. We are going to be seeing at minimum 6 games here, so this is already a much more exciting one than the last. I'm getting lots of pings here. What's going on? What is going on? Did my stream have an issue? Stream's not having an issue. I don't know what's up. I wanted to take a brief look just to make sure everything's okay, but everything seems fine on my end. Bustin with a nice 3,300 damage. I don't think the Amarek made much of a difference at all. It just saves a little bit of time for that bounced shot that Star had on the front here. But we are moving to Canal. Oh, I love this map again. And we are going to be seeing, 3 light tanks from Origin, 2 Vickers. We don't ever see Vickers. I am very surprised by this. 2 Vickers and a T100. They've got something cooking. Joker's got something cooking though, 2 T100s of their own in a 113, which you don't often see because the STRVK kind of fills that role. 113, of course, having a little bit more armor though. I am interested. Typically how this map works, one team goes for A, B, one team goes for C, D. Usually ends up being a cap stalemate, not always, but one team has to make a sneaky push on the other. That's how it usually goes, but the fun part is the amount of creative ways that there are to push on this map, so I'm excited for this. 30 seconds left until this. I'm going to really quickly check my Discord pings and make sure that nothing's going too crazy. Looks like we are good. I need someone to clip that Lakami getting absolutely deleted there. That was pretty nice. Anyway, 5 seconds left until this game. Lineups have been locked in. And in addition to 3 light tanks from Origin, we are seeing 2 SDRVKs. So an uber mobile, uber light lineup here for the Origin team. 6 ETP and an IS-7 anchoring. Whereas Joker with a... they're going to have a huge hit point advantage. Yeah. Oh, wait, actually, not nearly as big as I thought it would be. I mean, obviously they have 2 200 LTs, but I expected more of an HP advantage for them. It's only 700 Delta here. Origin going to be bringing all 3 of those light tanks directly to the D base. Going for something quick here. Joker dropping those E5s, getting spotted by Sierra, who's going to try to step into C, but he is lit. And Joker will be able to get some resets from there. Lakami going to grab the base. Light going for the reset into C. Will get it. Question is, though, will Joker be able to grab D or B before Origin gets D? The answer is no, of course, because triple cap. However, Joker is going to get into A very quickly, and Origin's not going to grab C base. So good defense here from Joker, even though it was only with 1 T125. That was enough to discourage Origin from grabbing the base. Tanner's going to give it a try this time. Could be really risky, though, if you're in a Vickers and you get lit doing it. You take one shot from that T125 or a 60 TP, you're already on a third of your hit points. You've already lost a third of your hit points, I should say. Joker's already setting them up for the defense of the B base here. I'm going to see what these Vickers are doing. We know what Tanner's doing. He's... oh, never mind. He's bailing from C. And Bussin going to be joining him quickly. Tunnel there as well. So all of Origin kind of regrouping in the D area, closer to their own spawn, but light tanks all grouping together. Very interesting, whereas the light tanks for Joker team going to be a little bit more spread out. Assassin all the way in the back, 7-7 forward, spotting the B base area. So a very big split here. Assassin still going for a blind shot. Joker is expecting Origin to try to grab C at some point, but they haven't yet, and it seems like they don't have planes to right now. I like this sneaky play, though, from the heavy tanks of Origin, bringing them all underneath the bridge, inserting themselves towards the B area. They're going to go for a little bit of a double push here. They don't want to take too long to do it. Tunnel trying to go for a couple spots here up top. Does light Milo. I don't think that's going to be of much use to Origin quite yet. They know exactly where they know exactly where Joker's lined up. Mostly in that corner, a couple tanks down on the ramp. That's the typical defense of the B base. The question is, when will Origin pull the trigger? Kakati now spotted. Light going to be doing all of the spotting work for Joker team right here. And I do like Joker's play of bringing those LTs all the way in the back. You do not want to have those tanks in the front, because of course they're going to be the first ones to get deleted, and losing guns is the biggest way to lose a game. So you're going to be the aggressor for the Origin team, getting in the middle here. He's not at risk of getting shot from the left side because Tunnel is spotting that up, so he's going to know if something happens. Origin needs to make their play soon. Looks like the IS-7s, STRVKs are coming in. Bubba gets spotted, Light gets spotted. Now all the STRVs are getting spotted, and what's going to happen to Bubba? What's going to happen to Bubba? It's not Bubba, it is Korra that is going to be taking the damage here. No, it is Bubba taking the damage here. He runs right on in. Korra going to be taking lots of shots in. In come the T100 LTs. And the Vickers from the back, they're going to be hunting down 7s and Assassin, but they're on the other side of the hill already. Bubba's just doing his best to body block for Lakami, who gets the kill there. Sierra and Kakati in there, a little bit of a 1v1 here, but 7s goes down, but not before Korra. Interesting here. Assassin going to do his best to get out of the situation. He's taking 1,300 damage, and Tunnel going to try to drop down and get that kill going. T800 Star going to do so this as well. So we've got a bit of a 5-on-5 action. However, the amount of damage that Joker has done is way too much for Origin to surmount. Bussin going to try to hunt down Milo. Milo in the process of hunting down Tanner, but down goes Sierra in the middle. Kakati with a 2-on-1 with Joker Light. Milo Chilo does fall, so we do see a 4-on-4, but it's just 3 light tanks in an STRVK for Origin. They don't have the hit points. They pick up MJ. They're going to try to pick up Lakami, but missing that shot, it's going to be big. Another shot going into start. There aren't enough hit points to sustain this. The only thing that Origin has going for them right now is they've got an extra tank. They are all in the corner, though. Light having all of the time in the world to try to get around them. No, he's going to take 700 damage. Shoots Tanner, though. Tanner's now a one-shot. Bustin's already a one-shot. Joker just needs to somehow manage their hit points here. But Light, I mean, honestly, not the best position. If I were him, I would be trying to grab the C base. But honestly, it doesn't even matter, though, because Joker is going to win it on the caps in just a second here. They need to make a play. Tunnel going to do so in his light tank. Lakami going to try to get the kill on Star? No. Tunnel actually farming the rear here. Tanner doing his best to stay alive. He is stuck himself. Tunnel takes a shot here from Kakati. They need to get a kill in order to survive. Star not able to get anything. And Kami already missed his shot. Tunnel may be able to pick up the kill, and Kaki does so. And actually, at the moment, Joker going to lose this one, but getting this kill will put them back in favor. Lakami needs to hit this one. He does so. Tanner falls as well. And that's going to be Joker taking game 5. Origin had a little bit of a chance to equalize at the end, which was actually pretty scary, but they just didn't have the hit points to bring it. You know, they had 2 tanks that were one-shots that they had to manage the entire time, while also needing to pick up a kill. And while they did pick up the kill, they weren't able to do so without losing a tank of their own, and ended up losing 2, which gave Joker the dub there. So really those initial bleeds for Joker were what won them the game in the end, because, you know, without the hit point advantage, Origin would have had a much easier time with that tank up in the endgame scenario. Spawns will swap now, though. And Joker having the claim to C and D. Now, light tank's a little bit too weak there for Origin. I like the idea of the Vickers, but didn't quite work out for them. And now, Joker has a chance of ending the set here. Origin looking to force a tiebreaker, which I didn't check the maps this time around. I always forget to do that. Joker again going to be running at least 2 light tanks, potentially a third there from Assassin. Origin dropping most of them, only Bussin left in his. Bringing back their STRVKs, and adding 2 Kronvons instead of those Vickers with double 62 Anchor. And no, we're going to see another Vickers. Maybe Assassin with a little bit of BM there, bringing his own Vickers. I don't know if this is a part of the strat. I'm curious to know why they picked the Vickers here. Maybe for that nice extra HE? Not 100% sure on that one. But triple E5s in an STRV, so keeping themselves pretty mobile here with their tank lineup. Origin a little bit heavier with their Krons and their 60s. So game number 6 is about to begin. If Joker wins it, they win 4-2. Origin wins it, forces a tiebreaker. Let's see what we got here. This is the last set of the day, so we're not going to be seeing another one after this. We will be having one set tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we will be watching Panda 4L, which could be massive. Renowned Cassidy, not Kakati. I don't know, man. Origin going to be going with the double STRVKs directly to the A base. I like that. 7's going to be capping C. Ooh, and spotting Korra as well. He could get reset from Assassin Killer. He's going to go for it. Not in time, though. Do grab the base quickly. Are they going for a blind shot on 7s? No. Bringing the T100 to the C base. Honestly, much better play than what Origin did, bringing the 60 TP there. T100 can do so unspotted, which is really nice. And Origin's going to drop themselves into the ramp here. So they are now safe from being shot from the D area. The base advantage slightly going to the Origin team. Assassin still being in his sneaky little Vickers spot. Again, he did get a bleed into Origin. Actually, 2 bleeds. That's 3, actually. Bubba's taken yet another shot, and Assassin finally getting spotted there. but they will be down on the bases, and again, because of the triple light tank, they are down on the hit points too, just by virtue of having less to begin with, even though they haven't yet taken a shot themselves. Bubba, despite pushing forward there and bleeding his shots because of it, is actually going to back up, so unfortunately lost those hit points for little reason other than, or for little gain other than having spotted Assassin. And I'm curious to see how Joker is going to line up their light tanks to counter this. Assassin running away. We've already got Lakami in this little sneaky spot here, which I was talking about in the Scorpion, you know. I almost wanted to go up here. Ended up going to that spot up there. I need to figure out a good way to get a tank up here, like a slow tank up here. Because I know you can get up here with a slow tank, or with a T100 really easily. And I know you can do it with slower tanks, but I just don't remember the exact line to do it. Either way, getting myself distracted here. Coming in the spot. Seven's a little bit further forward for some extra spotting distance, but my guess is Lakami's going to get to one of those bushes eventually. This is what we saw Alele Rect doing in the 4L set against Apex. Sierra has been spotted this whole time in the 60 TP. Look at Assassin. Assassin is in the spot that I took my Scorpion in, which it's a pretty good spot, to be honest. Not nearly as used, because if there's a D fight, this tank's going to be spotted immediately, but there's nothing remotely near D, so Assassin would never get spotted in that position. Seven's going to drop? No, Seven's still staying in the same spot. He did drop a little bit. But how will Joker make this push? This time it is on them to do so. In both games we've seen the team that gets A, B just turtles in the back, and Joker this time the pushing team. They've lined up 3 tanks in their spawn, the E5 on his way to be the 4th. But 2 tanks in the middle as well, and then... You know, I didn't see that correctly, only 3 tanks in there. Milo's not going to the corner, he's going to help out Joker Light in the middle. Ooh, Tunnel going forward. STRVK's going forward is ballsy. These are not the tanks you want to absorb the push here. The damage output that you lose when one of these goes down is massive. And yes, the Kronvrons from Origin do have some nice burst to help out. When you want the sustained DPM, the SDRVKs are the tanks that you want alive in this scenario here. So having the SDRVKs forward, I think, is a little bit risky. In Origin knows that they're there because, yep, there we go. Tunnel and Tanner both spotted again. And our Joker going to move out of the way. It looks like they are taking their E5s into the B base, knowing that Origin has mostly committed towards the other side, and they're going to try to put shots into Joker Light, but lots of damage is going to be going in, to Tunnel here. As he gets into the C base, MJ going to try to farm with his SDRVK Tanner and hit point share, but in comes Kakati as well. B base with the double E5s is grabbed. Joker Light quite low himself, but Core is going to fall. And Joker takes the kills to grab 1,000 points and win the game, ending the set 4-2 Joker win over Origin. And that's that. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending there, just pushed right at the end as it was 900 points or so. 2 quick kills, get the dub. And Joker wins it. I mean, that's kind of how it goes in this map, though. You just gotta push at the end, make it count, and those double T1 Tiny 5s worked really well for Joker there, just stepping right into the B base. And Origin, who tried to counter into the C area, were quickly shut down by MJ and Kakati. So really well done there. Joker remains undefeated. Origin handed their first loss of the day along with Apex. And that is day 3 of the round robins completed. I would like to briefly take a look at the tournament page to see if all the other sets are done or if some are still going on. Let's take a quick look together, actually. So here we see 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So is everything finished? That's group 1. And group 2. Okay, so everything is finished for day number 3. So very nice. Let me move myself away. Let's take a look at group 1 first. So Panda did win their set, as did Apex. We can look at that here, actually. This is a better spot. So 4L beats 0 4-0. That's huge. So 4L, if they beat Panda tomorrow, they have a really good shot of qualifying into top 4, as well as Panda. Panda, they're guaranteed in. Panda is already safe. No, sorry, I lied. They're not safe, 100%. They're safe if they take at least one game off of the 4L set tomorrow. They only have to win one game against 4L, and they are in. Panda 4O's VGN, so Nox beats 404 4-2. Very nicely done for them. Nox going to be tied with 404 now. But having the head-to-head win, Nox is going to be in a top 8 contention right now. And Apex 4-0ing Vaughn. So Vaughn has not yet won a single game this entire qualifier. Vaughn 4-0'd, 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 4-0'd. Sorry, wait, they took a game. My bad. I forgot about this. I already checked, and I said that earlier. So they've taken one game so far this entire round robin. Group 2. Let's take a look this way. So MM beats CPG 4-0. MM wins their first set of the tournament, of the round robin, I should say, and they do so with a 4-0 fashion over CPG, RIP Droodles' team. Unfortunate for them, but that's massive. 4-0. That's crazy. Sneaky 4-0's Veli. I think Veli has not won a game yet. Is that correct? 4-0. No, they took Elevate to Game 7. Okay. Don't need to keep looking. Elevate beats Poker and Joker beats Origin. So this is it for day number 3 of the tournament. Of the round robin phase, we are going to be watching one set tomorrow. We're going to be watching Panda 4L. This is the game that decides everything. If Panda wins, they are in. If 4L wins and Panda wins at least one game, Panda and 4L qualify. If Panda loses in a 4-0, then it is 4L and Apex. I think 4L have already guaranteed themselves in. It's just a matter if Panda takes a game or not. Wait, I'm trying to think here. Yeah. I think that's the math there. I think 4L is in. 4L is in. That's crazy. That's crazy. Unless they... No, sorry. Unless they lose. 4L loses the set. Then Panda and Apex in. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. 4L's got to... If they lose, yeah. If Apex loses, they're obviously out as well. And 404 could give Apex a run for their money. They're currently... They just lost to Nox, but they're not doing too bad themselves, so we'll be interested to see how that goes. Yeah, so I'm slightly confusing myself with the math, but hopefully that made sense to you in the end. But anyway, that is the tournament for today. I'm going to go ahead and raid a channel on Twitch starting now, so if y'all would like to support the streamer that I'm sending over on Twitch, then you could do so, get some channel points that you're able to bet right now, which is always fun. If you're on YouTube, I don't know how to raid people. I don't know exactly how that works, so I'm just going to see y'all later. Again, make sure to follow my YouTube, follow my Twitch, and I will catch y'all tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, with the set that decides top 4. Absolutely massive. I will catch y'all around, and as always, stay safe and happy tanking.